Hello everyone. Welcome to Be Naked with Nadia. I am Nadia Diaz, a mindset coach, and I'm here to help you become the best version of yourself by unleashing the power within you so you can be, do, and have anything that you want because it's possible. Stay tuned for more videos on how to become the best version of yourself. We talk about manifestation, confidence, mindset, and anything in between. And today we are going to talk about now is the time to start treating yourself like the person you love. Right? Love, relationships, situationships, there are so much to actually talk about. When we get into a relationship, a situationship, what are we actually doing, right? Are we looking for the other half? Are we looking for someone to complete us? Are we looking for a part of us that we can't find? What is actually your idea of love, or I'm having a relationship, or I want to be with someone? Okay, it's very complex and everyone has different ideas of it. But one thing I can tell you today is that in no way you should actually leave yourself behind. You should actually put somebody else on the pedestal where you end up losing yourself over wanting their relationship, wanting someone. And let me remind you that people say a lot of things, okay? Words are cheap. Yes, words are valuable. It's important that we are able to express, okay? However, actions will show you everything, right? So a lot of the things that you see is, okay? A lot of things that you are basically looking at is. As women, we do have a very high sense of knowing what is. Our instincts are powerful, and we tend to avoid to actually believe our instincts because there's no hardcore proof. Okay? If we only listen to our instincts a bit more, we would be in much better situations. Okay? Saying this is because not most, but a very high percentage of my clients have trouble into overcoming a past relationship or understanding their own relationship, and all of this starts within us. Okay, when you are in a relationship, how much do you know yourself? How much do you actually know what you want, what the other person wants? Are you guys compatible? And when I say compatible, is in many ways. You can be compatible in the bedroom and maybe you can hold a conversation. Okay, you can maybe struggle communicating your hardest or deepest feelings. Relationship is basically a conjunction of things, right? So when you jump into a relationship, it's like a friendship. It's like you are my best friend where, we can be ourselves, our complete selves with each other. This person is my best friend where I can completely be my whole self, my true self, without having to hide, without being afraid that I said the wrong thing, okay? And we can go on and on and on forever. I can probably read some of your questions and answer them from my perspective, okay? Because again, There's not right or wrong. There is, yes, behaviors that people have. And most of the behaviors that people have in relationships, they were created from past experiences. And mistakes can happen, but when you see a pattern going every single day, or there's a pattern in there, you know what you are seeing. And as women, or even a man in a relationship, tends to just like go blind and say, oh, maybe this is nothing. Okay, so we do give excuses for the patterns that we see, ultimately because of the things that we actually want and we believe that we can have. And this is one of the big reasons why we end up hurting ourselves in relationships that are not for us. Okay? So when I say that it's time you start loving yourself and you put yourself first and become who you deserve to be, I'm not saying go ahead and break up with your relationship. No. What I'm saying is be able to value yourself in a way that if that person walks away, you are still full. You are still whole. Okay? Because only you are able to look at the situation and say, this is not for me. This is something I cannot handle. And by coaching quite a lot of women, I have realized that from the moment they realize that this person is not for them to the moment they act upon that, there's a long road, okay? And it starts with denial. It starts with, no, we are made for each other. No, I love this person. No, we can make it work, okay? And there's so much happening when you actually can see they already know it's not going to work. But until they accept it, that it's not going to work, it's a long road. So that decision of being there or walking away is ultimately yours. No one can come and say, you should do this and you should do that. Because at the end of the day, you will only heal yourself when the time is right. Okay? What I can say is, see things for what they really are. Actions don't lie. Actions do not lie. And be able to be brutally honest with each other. Be able to express what you want, what you feel, and who you are. Honestly. And open room for the other person to do the same, because that's the only way any relationship is going to evolve and grow. And now, in secrecy doesn't help anyone. Lack of communication does not help anyone. If you are not talking, you are not growing together. You are actually growing apart. People that love each other, that want to be with each other, or even they just want to see each other, they are constantly communicating. And that's the beauty of a lot of relationships, is the friendship within it. Is, I can count on this person no matter what. And that is what is going to help you then realize, yes, this is the person I want to be for the rest of my life. For the right reasons, okay? Not like I'm in a relationship because, we've been together for so long and I don't want to meet anyone. No. How about, are all the parts of you being fulfilled? Okay? And I'm not saying that somebody else has to fulfill whatever is missing, because nobody has the responsibility or should have the responsibility to fulfill you as a person. However, there's some situations you put yourself in that you kind of like put somebody else on the pedestal and you forget about yourself. And that is very dangerous. So what you need to do is to start putting yourself in the pedestal where you love yourself every single day, regardless if that person called you or not. Okay? Regardless if you had a message from that person every single day. Okay? You are important. And if the love that you want to have is the right love is going to come to you because you decide how you want to be loved. Okay? Everything conforms according to your own assumptions, to your own beliefs, to the things that you actually want. But for that, you need to start then putting yourself first. I am in the place where I want to be. I am this version of myself I want, and this is what I want. And whoever wants you is going to match your energy. All right? Remember that no one dictates the type of love that you receive. If you are somewhere or with someone that you feel is not loving you correctly, it's not the person's fault. You are where you shouldn't be. Okay? So it's either you start changing your assumptions, you start recreating your own situation by putting yourself where you should be from the beginning. And that can be for a relationship with the person or with the co-worker or with the boss or with your family members, anyone. You are on that pedestal. And when I say I am on that pedestal, it's not I am rude, or I am that person where, I don't care about nothing. No, you can still care about whatever is happening with you, around you, but knowing who you are and what you want, and knowing that you deserve it and you are going to have it. And whoever is deserving of you is going to give it to you. Okay? So having the love that you want to receive, having the job that you want to have, having the money on your account, having all these things that you want, it can really start with you putting yourself where you need to be. It starts within you. It starts where it's time that I love myself the way I should have been loving myself all this time. And so this is how I will be loved. Get it? Super. I know this video was a bit different from what I usually do, but are in the list of topics for the YouTube videos. Let me know if you have any questions. Let me know if you want to know more about anything that I said in this video or any other video, and I will create a video for you. If you want to be coached by me, again, or work closely with us, come join us in the community on Instagram. Go to the description below and look for the links. Have a beautiful day. Bye.